Hello everybody, it is I, Damien Hollow. Welcome back to another episode of Carnage Dojo. Welcome to the Go Home episode of Carnage Dojo. This is the Go Home show right before the Danger Pit. And here we have the Chaos Club, Shane Dempsey, Ryan Gunn, and the Fallen God, Chris Omega. And their opponents, the team of Mr. Classic Jr., Aiden Daniels, and Ricardo Garcia. First ever six-man tag team match here in Carnage Dojo history. These three guys are going to be taking on the Chaos Club. We'll see how well they do in this matchup here tonight. And kicking things off between Ricardo and Chris. The matchup has begun. I also do want to apologize for the visual difficulties that may occur during this episode here. I have no idea what's happened to our software, but apparently someone messed up big time. Yeah, Chris managing to take down Ryan. Shane gets tagged in. Nice kick there from Ricardo. And a big forearm from Shane. Ricardo with an elbow to the back of the head. Another elbow to the back of the head there from Ricardo. Now a half Boston Crab. Shane gets out of that. Shane, Irish whip, reverse from Ricardo, but Shane holds onto the ropes. Test of strength now. Shane nails a headbutt. He picks up Ricardo, another headbutt. Followed up by a nice punch to the chest there. Now Aiden's tagged in. Big forearm there from Aiden. I don't even know what's happening, man. Like I said, the visual difficulties are really annoying. There's a knee to the gut, slap to the face there from Aiden. A big elbow from Aiden there. A nice forearm from Shane. Mr. Classic Jr. now tagged in. He hits a slap to Shane. He gets in the ring, drops a knee. Ryan's now tagged in. Forearm there from Mr. Classic Jr. Now dragging Ryan away from the ropes. Elbow straight to the chest there from Mr. Classic, followed up by a couple of strikes to the back. Ryan with a clubbing blow to the back, goes for a pin. It's way too early for that, though. Now, Mr. Classic Jr. thrown into a corner. Elbow to the arm there from Classic. And now drop toe hold. That submission from Mr. Classic. Ryan gets out of it, though. Aiden now tagged in. And Ryan with the Irish whip into the corner. Aiden, though, manages to get out of there. Now, here we go. Strike exchange between Ryan and Aiden. And Aiden manages to pick up the victory in the strike exchange there. Now Chris is tagged in. Drop toe hold from Aiden. Now elbows to the face there from Chris. Drags Aiden away from the corner. Now rubbing the elbow on the side of the face. Aiden, though, manages to escape that. Tags now to Mr. Classic Jr. Another slap to the face for Mr. Classic Jr. Now Boston Crab locked in. Chris, though, gets out of it. And here we go. Strike exchange between Mr. Classic and Chris. Chris Omega is very familiar with Mr. Classic's father, the Mr. Classic II. Now, both of them for kicks, both miss. Irish whip from Chris, slap to the chest. Shane tagged in, clubbing blood to the back. Now Mr. Classic dragged away from the ropes, goes for a pin there. Still way too early for that. Enziguri there from Mr. Classic, followed up by a leg drop. Now Shane, big elbow to the back, and a knee to the arm. Kick there, another kick there from Mr. Classic, takes down Shane, runs off the ropes, and there's a knee drop. Shane, though, with a flurry of strikes, takes down Mr. Classic, goes for a pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Ricardo now tagged in, and here comes Ryan. Right now, Ricardo thrown into a corner there by Ryan, but Ricardo throws Ryan into the corner now, and now slams his head on the turnbuckle. Goes for a pin. 1, only a 1 count. Irish whip there from Ricardo, tried to go for the open palm strike. Ryan just bodies him down. Ryan goes for a pin, only gets a 1. Big shot to the face there from Ryan. And now elbows to the face. But Ricardo gets out of that, thankfully. Now Aiden tagged in. Aiden throwing Ryan into a corner. What's he doing here? There's that sort of submission on the rope, like tarantula like submission on the ropes there. There's a clothing blow to the back door from Ryan. Now Chris tagged in, he kicks down Aiden and goes up top, diving headbutt, followed up by a stomach claw. But Aiden manages to escape the hold. Just drop toe hold. And Mr. Classic's tagged in, nice elbow to the face, picks up Chris. Chris with a clothing blow to the back. Goes up top. Another diving headbutt, but he missed. And now that's half Boston crowd from Mr. Classic. But Chris manages to get out of it. Irish whip, big slap to the chest. And there's a sliding lariat there from Chris now, rubbing his elbow on the side of the face there. Low kick there, miss. Ricardo now tagged in. He takes down Chris, goes up top, senton. It's going up again. Another senton. And he picks up Chris. Oh, there's some kicks there from Chris, managing to take down Ricardo. And now Ryan tagged in. There we go. Spin kick to the face there from Ryan. Picks up Ricardo. There we go. Strike exchange between Ryan and Ricardo. Back and forth we go. Ricardo manages to win that. Alright, he's going up top. Senton. Oh, he missed. Missed the senton there. And dragon screw from Ryan. Managing to take him down. Picks him up. Aiden now tagged in. And some elbows to the face there from Ryan. And a big forearm as well. Now Ryan tagging out to Shane. And here we go. Strike exchange between Shane and Aiden. Shane manages to win that. And he picks up Aiden. Aiden now with chest slaps there. Tags in Ricardo. Ricardo dragging Shane away from the ropes. Picks him up. Went for a bicycle kick there. He missed. Elbows to the face there from Shane. Irish whip. Big rolling elbow connects. Picks up Ricardo. And a forearm. Picks him up again. Irish whip from Ricardo. Open palm strike. Now picks him up in a kick to the face. Picks him up again. Although Shane just slapping him down. Ryan now tagged in. And an elbow straight to the chest there from Ricardo to Ryan. Throws him into the corner. Now slams his head on the turnbuckle again. Ricardo tags out to Mr. Classic. Mr. Classic, oh, gets hit with a low blow there by Ryan. And Ryan might be calling for the end. Irish whip. Both men just bump into each other there. Upper palm strikes there from Mr. Classic. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 by Ryan. Ryan picks up Mr. Classic. Oh, nice drop toe hold. Takes him down. Goes up top. Big senton to the back. And he picks him up. I went for a kick there. He missed. Chris now tagged in. There we go. Strike exchange between Chris and Mr. Classic. And Mr. Classic Jr. manages to get the best of that. Tags in Aiden. Aiden went for the axe kick there. He missed. Went for it again. Gets hit with a football tackle, though, from Chris. Chris now going up top. Diving headbutt. He picks him up. Oh, look at this. Aiden with a flurry of strikes takes down Chris. And now Chris with his own flurry of strikes takes down Aiden. Irish whip from Aiden. Roll up. Caught Chris. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Irish whip again from Aiden. Nice forearm. Mr. Classic now tagged in. Runs off the ropes. Up the sides against it. And now there's the flurry of strikes from Mr. Classic Jr. Takes down Chris. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And now a punch to the gut there from Mr. Classic Jr. Picks up Chris. Chris drop kicks him down. Shining Wizard. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. 2.9. Almost had him with that. There's a knee drop there from Mr. Classic. Now big forearm connects. He's going up top. Senton. Goes up again. Another senton. Now dragging Chris away from the ropes there, or that corner I should say. And Chris, as the flurry of strikes, takes down Mr. Classic Jr. Shane now tagged in. As the flurry of strikes from Mr. Classic takes down Shane. And now Ricardo's tagged in. There we go. Strike exchange between Ricardo and Shane. Here we go. A backspin kick there from Ricardo, but a football tackle from Shane. Manages to take him down, drags him away from the corner. Shane picking up Ricardo. Ricardo with a punch to the gut leg. Triple kick combo. And look at Ricardo doing a backflip, flexing for the crowd. Big senton off the top there. Goes up again. Another senton. And now Mr. Classic tagged in and rolling elbow connects. Runs off the ropes. Knee drop. An Irish whip there from Shane. Shane tried to go for something there. Wait a minute. Shane. Oh, man. Last ride. Goes for a pin. 1, 2, 3. And the Chaos Club secure victory. What a win for the Chaos Club. They managed to pick up the victory in this match. We'll be back for our next one. Well, here we are, folks, back with our next match. And this is a warm-up match for our Carnage Dojo Tag Champs. The Terror Lab, Brute and Tyrant, making their way down to the ring. The Carnage Dojo Tag Champs, they're going to be taking on the American-made Monsters at the Danger Pit. But this is a nice little warm-up for them beforehand. And their opponents, a team that they are all too familiar with, the Terror Lab. It is none other than La Familia Americano, Super and El Hijo de Americano. These two guys, man, La Familia Americano, no strangers to the Terror Lab, taking the Hyper Combat Tag titles off of them in a match. And those Hyper Combat Tag titles currently stand with Britain's most hated Butch and TK. But we got Super and we got El Hijo here. Kick things off with El Hijo against Tyrant. Matchup's begun. Elbow to the back of the head, and already just a kick to the face. No respect whatsoever. Nice arm drag there from El Hijo. Follows up with a kick right to the side of the head, and there's Lady Americano in the corner of her husband and son. And there's a submission from El Hijo, but Tyrant quickly gets out of that. Tags in Brute, and you can see Dr. Payne's in the corner for his creations. Nice takedown there from El Hijo, but Brute takes him down. And now he's trying to throw kicks. Brute throwing El Hijo into the corner. Nice takedown again from El Hijo. And now Super's tagged in. Elbow to the knee there from Brute. Big clubbing blow to the back there from Super, and there's a stomp to the arm. Irish whip. Big kick to the gut. Now, big elbow to the face. Goes for a pin. Not even going to get a 1 count. It's too early. And again, Brute throws him down. Goes for a pin. Still too early. And takedown there from Super. And now look at that Super lifting up Brute. Just choking him. But Brute refuses to give up there. El Hijo now tagged in. And now chest slaps from Brute. And looks like he's going to tag in Tyrant. There's a steel chair in the ring. Irish whip. Both men bump into each other. And here we go. Strike exchange between El Hijo and Tyrant. Tyrant manages to get the best of that one. Drags him away from the corner. Goes for a pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Super now tagged in. And now Super throwing punches straight to the face of Tyrant. Taking him down. Goes for a pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Elbow to the back of the head there. And now look at this. Oh, big slap to the face there from Super. But a kick there from Tyrant. And another kick. Brute now tagged in. Irish whip off the ropes. Reverse. There's a big kick to the gut. Followed up by a falling headbutt to the back. And here we go. Strike exchange between Brute and Super. Super manages to win that exchange. El Hijo is now tagged in. Brute's just standing there waiting. Nice headlock takedown into the headlock submission, but Brute quickly gets out of that. Now the elbows to the face there from Brute. And a knee to the arm. Here we go. Nice kick to the side of the head there from El Hijo. He goes up top. Big splash to the back. And now dragging him away from the corner. Look at this. El Hijo with the submission. Gets out of that. Now that's Brute with a submission of his own. But El Hijo gets out of it. And now both of them. Oh, I thought El Hijo was going to make the tag, but he decided against it. Tyrant now tagged in. Throws him in the corner. Oh, try to rush at him. Went for a little drop kick. Now El Hijo makes the tag to his father. Now some elbows to the face. Rolls him over. Bow and arrow stretch. But Tyrant gets out of that. Throws him into the corner. Try to rush at him. Now Super throws him in the corner. Hits him with a drop kick. And now this. The ankle lock. Ankle lock locked in, but too close to the ropes. And now. Ooh, Jesus. The knee drop there from Tyrant. Big forearm, though, from Super. Dragging Tyrant away from the corner. Picks him up. Slap to the chest. Irish whip from Tyrant. And the kitchen sink connects. Now drags him away from the corner. Goes for a pin. 1. Still only a 1 count there. Super now tagging out to his son. And El Hijo with a roll-up. 1. Only a 1 count. Backspin kick there missed. Brute now tagged in. And El Hijo does not care about Brute being tagged in. Suicide dive to the outside. Oh, there's Dr. Payne trying to get involved there. A big insecurity to Brute. Both men down. And now Brute with some elbows to the face. Runs off the ropes. Stomp to the chest. And a nice takedown there from Brute. Now he's got the steel chair. Oh, he tries to hit El Hijo with it. El Hijo moving out of the way there. And there's Super. Now look at this Brute. Brainbuster onto the chair, I think. Big slap to the face still from Super. But elbow to the face there from Brute. Now Brute dragging him away from the ropes. Picks him up. Oh, but Super manages to fall back on him. And now, bow and arrow stretch again. But it's not enough. Tyrant now tagged in. And now a European uppercuts from Tyrant. He's trying to think about what to do there. Clubbing blow to the back, though, from Super. He goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Now, elbow straight to the chest there from Tyrant. And he's got Super in a full Nelson. Locked in, but Super gets out of it. Now the upper palm strikes from Super connect. El Hijo is tagged in. And so is Brute. And now El Hijo throws Brute into a corner. Rolling capo kick connects. Now drags him out of the corner there. And a knee drop across the back. Man. There we go. Strike exchange between Brute and El Hijo. Brute, spinning chop. El Hijo back up with a knee strike to the face. And now chest slaps there from Brute. Both men are back up to their feet. Brute dragging up El Hijo away from the corner. There's a knee to the arm. Picks him up. Oh, backspin kick connects there from El Hijo and a knee drop of his own. Now he goes up top. Big splash to the back, I believe. Might have been a diving headbutt. Couldn't really tell because the visuals are kind of messed up right now. And we do apologize for that. El Hijo picking up Brute, and now Tyrant's tagged in with a headbutt. And now look at this. Tyrant is slamming El Hijo's head on the mat. El Hijo managing to make it towards the ropes there. As the flurry of kicks there from El Hijo taking down Tyrant. Goes for a pin. Too close to the ropes. Jesus. Super now tagged in. A low blow from Tyrant. And it is a German suplex. Just a deadlift German suplex. Now hoists him up. Pile driver. And a headbutt. And now, look at this. Tyrant picking up a steel chair. Hits Super right in the chest with it. Picks him up again. Tries to hit him with it again. Oh, gets him that second swing. And now, tags in Brute. And the ref's distracted. It is going to crazy shit right now. And there's a splash or a diving headbutt there from El Hijo. Brute and El Hijo are the legal members. Elbow to the back of the head. El Hijo being dragged away from the ropes. Brute now tagged in. Now these the upper palm strikes. And now Brute jabbing El Hijo with the steel chair. Tries to hit him with it again. And look at this. El Hijo with the fisherman suplex. 1, 2, 2.9. Almost had him beat out of nowhere. Oh, here comes Tyrant. 1, 2, 3. The triple power bombs. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, the Terror Lab put away La Familia Americano. That's damn. What a match. We'll be back with our next one. Alright, folks, we are back with our next match. It's time for the Carnage Dojo Internet title match. And there we have Monstro 666 making his way down to the ring. Monstro, he's been getting a lot of shots at this title, I have noticed. Will he be able to capture it this time? Because his opponent, representing the TNT Hit Squad, the Soka Warrior, and your Carnage Dojo Internet Champion, Blake Phillips. Blake Phillips here, absolutely managing to capture the Carnage Dojo Internet title in one hell of a match. And here we go. Matchup begins and knee to the elbow to the knee there. Sorry. And now latest Blake picking up Monstro, already hitting this massive power slam, going for a pin way too early. Big shot to the face there. Elbow to the top of the head there. Another elbow to the top of the head. Monstro's for a kick. He missed. Tests his strength. Blake with a big shot to the face there. And elbow to the back. And he goes for a pin. It's not enough. Like I said, it's way too early. Elbow to the knee there from Monstro. And a big elbow to the back of the head, I think. Nice double accidental smash to the back there from Blake. And now dragging Monstro away from the ropes. Leg drop. Big forearm there from Blake. And now firing elbows to the face of Monstro. Monstro manages to escape that predicament. Blake throws a super kick. He missed. Elbow to the knee there. And now spin kick from Monstro missed. Big elbow to the back. And then the kick to the face. No respect. And he's the upper palm strikes from Blake. Drags Monstro away from the ropes. Stuffs him up for a pin. One. Only a 1 count. Now, big shot to the face. Spin kick there from Blake miss. And here we go. Strike exchange between Blake and Monstro. Monstro picks up the victory in that one. Big senton off the top. Goes up again. Another senton. Goes up for a third time. 3 sentons in a row there. Double accidental smash though from Blake. Drags Monstro away from that corner. Runs off the ropes. Up decides against it. Throws Monstro into a corner. What's he going for here? Oh my god, what a move. Stuffs him up. 1. Only a 1 count still. Big forearm there from Blake. Now dragging Monstro away from the ropes. Goes for another pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Spin kick there, miss. And now elbow straight to the chest from Monstro. And he breathes fire on Blake. Goes up top. Senton to the back. Now dragging Blake away from the corner. Picks him up. And now Blake throwing him into another corner. What's this? Oh, just stomping away at him. And a leg drop. And now throws Monstro into yet another corner. And once again, he's just going to stomp away at him. Picks him up. And some kicks to the gut there from Blake. And now, big kick to the face there from Monstro. Oh, but Blake picks him up. Calypso Crush. Dragging Monstro away from the ropes. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Monstro. Irish whip there from Monstro. Flying shoulder tackle. Now he picks up Blake. Another Irish whip. Another flying shoulder tackle. And a senton. And now another Irish whip. Flying shoulder tackle again, man. Monstro is sort of embodying a little bit of John Cena with the shoulder tackles. Blake, though, with a flurry of strikes. Takes down Monstro. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. 2.9. Nearly had him. Oh, and there's a leg sweep there from Monstro, I believe. Picks him up. Goes behind, but Blake fights back. Runs off the ropes. Elbow drop to the back. And then Blake manages to take him down. And look at him feeling the vibe here of the crowd of Carnage Dojo. And now there's Blake. Gonna go fishing. Monstro is now bleeding. Monstro did not give up, but an Irish whip. Flying shoulder tackle again from Monstro. Picks up Blake. Oh, I thought I was going to go for that Hell Thunder Bomb, but instead Octopus Stretch submission here, but Blake refusing to give up. Oh, wait a minute. There's the Hell Thunder Bomb. 1, 2. 2.9. New Internet Champion nearly there. Tries to breathe fire. Missed. Irish whip. Lariat there from Blake. Runs off the ropes. Elbow drop. And now, big spin kick to the face there from Blake. Picks up Monstro. And now the upper palm strikes to the face there from Blake. Picks up Monstro again. And oh, he's feeling good. But here we go. Strike exchange. Monstro spinning chop. But Blake kicks him right in the side of the head. Now he picks him up. Oh, this Russian leg sweep from Monstro takes him down. And now Monstro trying to catch his breath. Blake back up to his feet. Elbows to the face there from Monstro. Once again, he's trying to catch his breath. Blake again back up to his feet. Here we go. Monstro with a bionic elbow. He's still trying to take some time to catch his breath. Blake's back up. He's dazed. Big kick to the side there from Monstro. And now low kick from Blake. Drags Monstro out of the corner there. Stomps to the arm. Picks him up. Again, Russian leg sweep from Monstro. These two are taking an absolute beating here. There's some kicks there from Blake. And once again, soaking up the vibe here in Carnage Dojo. Picks him up. Irish whip. Big palm strike there, I believe, from Blake. And now there's the flurry of strikes from Blake. Takes down Monstro. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And now some kicks to the gut. Blake picking him up. Monstro with the Russian leg sweep again. Like, Monstro's been able to counter every time. Now Irish whip from Blake. Open palm strike connects. Picks him up. And now some more upper palm strikes. Now Blake seemingly exhausted. And there's a flurry of strikes there from Blake. Picks up Monstro. Runs off the ropes. Lariat. And he picks him up again. Irish whip from Monstro this time. I think that was a slap to the face. I couldn't tell. Again, we apologize for the poor quality as a kick right to the back of the head. And it's just, again, the disrespect from Monstro. And now he's got Blake. Aw, man, here we go. Is the moonsault elbow drop connecting, followed up by this submission that Monstro loves to do, and that's it! Blake taps out in the center of the ring. We have a new Carnage Dojo Internet Champion. Monstro 666 finally captures the Internet title. And we'll be back with our main event. And here we go, folks, our main event. We had a warm-up match for our tag champions, and now here's a warm-up match for our world champion, Japan's bravest hero, the Carnage Dojo world champion, Kazu Naku, makes his way to the ring. This is about to be one hell of a match. His opponent is none other than Florian Knight. Florian has been making massive waves here in Carnage Dojo. Good friend of Zach George, and man, imagine if he manages to beat the Carnage Dojo World Champion and then Kazu Naku retains at the Danger Pit. You gotta be thinking to yourself that Florian's gonna be in line for a title shot. But we'll see what happens. This matchup has begun. Now, punch there. Both of them try to football tackle. Another punch from Florian. European uppercut, though, from Kazu Naku takes him down. Now, knee to the gut. Goes a kick there, he missed. And now, thrown into the corner by Florian. Florian with an elbow to the back there. And now, double axe handle smash to the back and a stomp. Knee to the gut there from Kazu. Picks up Florian. Florian manages to kick him down. Oh, I think Florian's bleeding. Elbow to the back there. Yeah, Florian's busted open. Kazu going for a pin. Kazu managing to bust open Florian early on. There's a chop to the chest there from Florian. Irish whip. And I believe he got him with a lariat or a flying clothesline. Couldn't really tell. Now Irish whip from Kazu Naku, but Florian taking him down, hoisting him up. Pile driver. And a stomp to the back. Big elbow to the face. And now Kazu Naku dragging him away from the ropes. Sets him up. Sliding lariat. Irish whip. Lariat there from Kazu, but Florian manages to kick him in the face. Now Florian, elbow to the back there from Kazu. Elevated Boston Crab locked in. Florian gets out of it. Now here we go. Strike exchange between Kazu Naku and Florian. And Florian wins the exchange there now. Dragging Kazu Naku away from the ropes. Picks him up. What is he trying to do here? Kazu Naku manages to take him down. Picks up Florian. Football tackle. I don't think he got him. Irish whip. Big open palm strike. No, he gets bodied down by Florian. Florian with a slap and a knee to the groin. Knee to the nutsack. There's some elbows there from Kazu Naku and a low kick. But Florian manages to take him down. Florian picking him up. Big punch to the gut there. And another knee to the nutsack. Jesus. And now, wait a minute. Kazu Naku. Crime killer! Out of nowhere. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Florian. Irish whip from Kazu, and there's a jab to the face. Goes up top. Oh my god, what even was that? Like a 630 senton, maybe? 2. Kick out at 2 there from Kazu Naku. And now some strikes, I believe, there from Florian. There's some elbows to the face. Followed up by a football tackle now. Dragging Kazu away from the ropes. And yet another knee to the nutsack. Now Irish whip. Florian again bodying down Kazunaku, sets him up. Sliding lariat. And another knee to the nutsack. Jesus Christ. At this point, Kazunaku's not going to be able to have children. He runs off the ropes. Drops his whole fucking weight onto the back of Florian. Now throws Florian into a corner. Tree of Woe. And a big kick to knock him out of the tree. Dragging him away from the corner now is Kazu. And now he picks him up. And now Florian strikes from Kazunaku, taking out Florian. Florian, though, right back up. Takes down Kazunaku. Runs off the ropes. And drops the elbow. 1, 2, 2.9. Almost beat him. And now Florian throwing Kazu right into the corner. And he's going to kick away at the thigh of Kazunaku. And he picks him up. Oh, look at this. Kazunaku throwing him to the outside. To the outside we go. And there's a spinning toe hold from Kazunaku on Florian. Florian gets out of it. Oh, wait a minute. Kazunaku. Crime killer on the outside. Jesus. And a big kick to the face. Florian, though, trying to fight back. There's some elbows to the face. Picks up Kazu. Now Kazu throws him into the apron. Kazu picks him up. And here we go. Just the triple kick combo. But Florian's the one back up first. And now Florian. Oh, shit. Death in paradise on the outside. Can't go for a pin on the outside. Look at this. Kazu now trying to choke the life out of him. Got him in a submission there. Jesus. And now Florian thrown right into the barricade. And now this triple kick combo there from Kazu. And he rolls right back into the ring. Gets Florian rolling right back in the ring. Football tackle there. Missed, but he lands a big kick to the face. Now spinning toe hold locked in. And that's it. Kazunaku manages to defeat Florian Knight. What a match that was. Thank you all for watching. We will see you all at the Danger Pit.